What's up, beautifulies? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I'm giving you guys freshman advice for all of y'all coming to Howard University, the Mecca. And I broke it down into 6 categories, just different stuff I wish I would have known, advice, tips and tricks, just different things like that. So the first category is academics, and then we're gonna move over to talk about campus life, friends/relationships, dorm life, food and dining, and then just tips. And then what's going to be talked about in tips, just like self-awareness, time management, and just different advice that I want to give you guys that didn't fit in the other categories. So yeah, without further ado, let's start the video. Okay, so starting with academics, the first advice I can give is being on top of your classes. And that really starts with picking your classes. At Howard, it's always a struggle of picking your classes. And I don't know why, probably because Howard has some administration problems. So you really have to be on top of it. Like if you don't have a hold of your account or anything like that, don't be like lazy and put it off, because those classes will get filled and you won't get the professors that you like want to have. And like just some additional advice, like y'all check Rate My Professor. Like Rate My Professor be cracking me up, because people be like, oh, this teacher was so bad they made me want to like lay down in the road. And I'll be like, Jesus Christ, okay, not taking that professor. But it basically rates the professor on just different things, like was the professor answering emails, were they good and stuff, so you can know who you should take. You know, sometimes Rate Professor can be wrong, but I feel like majority of the time when it has like high ratings and like 30 people have rated and not just one person who like just terribly didn't like that teacher, it's like a good like website to use. Also about academics, y'all, go to class, y'all, because when you miss one class, it's easy to miss a whole bunch of other ones. But at the end of the day, who's paying for these classes? You are. Like, you're going to college for a reason, so go to class. Don't go because you can get away with not going, because all of the assignments and homework stuff is online, so you just don't go, because you're going to class to learn, to then use it in the future at your job or whatever you're going to college for. People have multiple different reasons. But yeah, so that's my advice for that. Okay, y'all, also stay organized. And for me, I'm not organized. Like, y'all, I'm really like trying to better myself, because sometimes I just stuff things in my backpack and then I can lose stuff. So me personally, I've been trying to work on this, and I feel like I've gotten better out of the year and I can see the improvement. So I would say stay organized. Like if you know you have this homework assignment that's due, like maybe put it into a certain folder, because you wouldn't want to do work and then just leave it in your room or like lose it, because it's really annoying. So try to work on that. Another thing is develop a study routine, because I feel like at college you actually do have to study. And if you don't have a, like if you could get away in high school without studying, most likely you're not going to get away with that in college. It's just the truth. So honestly, develop a study routine. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe you might need a tutor in college, and that's fine. Like I'm never too bad to ask for help when needed. And hopefully, if you guys know you're struggling, don't be afraid to reach out. Howard has a lot of, opportunities and a lot of different tutor programs and people that, you can ask for help. Don't fear failure. Don't fear failure is such a real thing, especially at Howard, because there's so many people doing things here, y'all. Like, wow, this is really HU the Mecca. Like Howard was like my dream school. Like I knew I wanted to go to Howard since I was like 8. Like that's crazy. So when you get here, sometimes it's easy to compare yourself to what somebody else is doing, and sometimes I have to sit back and be like, okay, wait, like I'm doing a lot too. Like I finished Howard with a 4.0. Like I started my business, Leads the Brand, this year. And sometimes I still compare myself and be like, damn, but look at what this person did. So just stop that. And that even goes with academics. Like maybe somebody got an A in a class, but if you got a B, that's okay too. Like that is literally fine. If you know you tried your best and put all your effort into it, that's okay. So I feel like just know that you're doing okay. You're doing what you're supposed to do. Everything happens for a reason. And if you know you're trying your best, what can you do? Just keep trying harder. So, like, yeah, that's my advice. And so that's all I have for academics. And now we're going to move on over to campus life. Hey y'all, so it's something called freshman week. I think it's called freshman week. Is it Bison week? I don't know. But it's something like where you come on campus and it's just filled with freshmen. Nobody's here yet. There's no sophomores, no juniors. There's just like a couple people like there for staff so you guys can like go to the dining hall and different stuff like that. But it's just freshmen. And y'all, when I say it's so important to get involved early, like don't be scared to go out of your room. Like don't be scared, because I promise y'all, I made a lot of different connections that first week. Now, am I friends with some people I made that week? Yes, I met my best friend during that week. But I also don't talk to some people that from that week, and that's okay. But like I feel like it was literally one of the best weeks because you don't have no classes unless you're SOB. But I'll explain that later. But freshman week, I was like so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, y'all, what am I gonna wear? You know, Howard gonna be having that on. And it's like, yes, Howard did have it on. But some people dressed how I dress. Like I can get cute, but I also have like a certain style. So, you know, just wear something where you wanna wear. Like at the end of the day, it's school without classes. So that's why it really be lit. And Howard just have a lot of stuff. I remember there was like parties on the yard. Like we had some darties. It was just really fun. You make a lot of good bonds that week. So I say don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to speak to somebody, or if even it's like, girl, your hair is cute. Like that could start a conversation. Don't be afraid to get here early. I was so scared. I was one of those people that was like I'm not ready to go to college. Like y'all, like what you mean? I gotta grow up? Like it was very much bittersweet. Like I was ready to go, but at the same time, like I was gonna miss like high school. I was gonna miss my high school friends. I know some of y'all is like, oh, I can't wait to get like out of there. But no, I was one of them that was like, I'm gonna miss certain aspects of high school. So I was really nervous, but like just having that week, or freshman week or whatever it's called, it just really made me feel like home. Like I really met some people that made me feel like, okay, I'm gonna be fine being here by myself. So another thing for campus life is, y'all, balance is so key because it's so easy here to like stay up at 3 in the morning yapping with friends and stuff like that and like talking with people. But like academics are important too, so it's good to like know when to socialize and when not to socialize. And honestly, watch what you're doing because Howard is small, so don't be embarrassing yourself or doing all this extra because sometimes you don't even think people are watching you, and they are. And there's something called Fizz here, and they'll just take pictures of you without knowing, and they'll post it on what's the name Fizz because it hides their identity and different type of stuff like that. Honestly, y'all, I don't really like Fizz. I kind of feel like it's bully mentality a little bit because you're hiding who you are. Like if you that bold, come out and say it. I'm kind of one of those people like that. But like, yeah, so just be aware. Like even if there wasn't people who could see what you're doing, like if you wouldn't want your mother to see it, then maybe you shouldn't just do it. So yeah, that's one thing. And oh yeah, y'all, explore campus resources because it's so much here. Like I just found out like this semester that we had like, I think it's like a cafe like I didn't know about. I forget where it's at, y'all. I don't be knowing building names. Like it'd be terrible. Like my friends be like, oh, we in blah 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 building. I'd be like, girl, where? Like you better say on the yard, go straight, keep going, turn, bust a right. Like I'm terrible. I'm gonna get better at that. But I just found out a new cafe that I didn't even know about. So it's like a lot of different things that Howard offers that you might not know about if you don't follow Instagram pages. If you don't know a friend who knows a friend. So that's why it's good to just like meet different people because they can help you find something that you like want to know. Also, what's important, y'all, when y'all get to Howard, it's gonna be this thing where they all the clubs come out and stuff, and they're gonna be setting up shops, and it's gonna be so hot because for me, when they had it, when they had all the different type of clubs and different type of organizations, and they were setting up their booths and stuff like that. I went, y'all, but I didn't stay long because it was so hot. Like, I just walked through. I tried to meet different people and stuff like that, but I had a class starting, and like I said, y'all, it was really bad. Like, I'm reminiscing how hot it is because DC get hot, and I really wish I would have stayed longer when I think back about it, because that's a really good way to know what's on campus. Because like, I'm the type of person who likes to be involved on campus, and like, cuz like at high school I was in like 50 different types of clubs and stuff like that. And so I feel like it's been harder finding different stuff that I like and that I want to get involved in. And I feel like going to that would have helped me, like, meet more people and like find a lot of stuff that's on campus. So best believe next year I'll definitely be staying there longer, going to each table and seeing if I'll be a good fit, and signing up on their thing and writing my advice and email and stuff like that. The next thing is, oh y'all, embrace diversity. There's gonna be a lot of different people here. You're gonna have people from, shoot, I don't know why I was gonna say Mexico, but you might have people from Mexico, Texas, Boston, Wisconsin, Ohio, Florida. Like, you gonna have people from literally everywhere. So it's like all this different type of slang, and you be listening to it and be like, where are you from? Like, that's literally how it be when I hear some people talk. It's like, what? Oh, also another thing, y'all. We have Howard intros here. So mine's would be, let me explain them. Y'all probably like, Howard intros, girl, what? But yes, we do. So mine's would be like, hello, my name is Elia Rashid. I'm a freshman marketing major from Dayton, Ohio. That's what mine's would be right now. So you say a greeting, or most people do. And then you say your name. And then you say like what, like, classification you are. I'm a freshman. Next year mine will change into a sophomore. And you say your major. I'm a marketing major, so you say yours. And then I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so I say where you're from. Learn y'all Howard intros. Like, have fun, play with yours. If you know your major and like different type of stuff, like practicing y'all's, because y'all, people are gonna ask you like for your Howard intro. Like, it's a thing. Like, not just like random people when you come, but just different things. Like when you meet like different people, like some people might ask, yeah, actually no, a lot of people ask for your Howard intros. Stay safe, y'all. Really stay safe. You have to remember that, like, if you're a guy or even if you're a girl, like, there's a lot of people that, can wish bad upon you. A lot of people that, like, you shouldn't tell your business to. Everybody doesn't have to know everything about y'all. And I feel like me, sometimes I can be a very open book and I'm a very trusting person. But I have to realize, like, everybody's not your friend. And that's not even, like, a bad thing. Like, you should be selective who your friend is. Like, you don't have to be friends with everybody. And that doesn't mean, like, be mean or not cool with somebody. That means find out if you want to be friends with them. Like, find out their values, their morals. Like, do they match with y'all? So, and it's honestly, stay safe in general. Like, if you're going out or you're on your street, like, doing something, like, make sure you check your surroundings. Make sure you check your bag. Like, at the end of the day, we're still in the city. So, yeah. I'm passionate about that, honestly, because, like, there's a lot of stuff that can happen if you're not paying attention and being careful of what you're doing. Take care of y'all health. Oh, that's a big one. Y'all most likely gonna be sick here. Like, one of my good friends, y'all, she got sick so much here because, first of all, you're living in a dorm room with all of these different type of people, all these different type of germs. Like, you're in a new environment. Like, you're gonna get sick more than likely. So bring those tea bags, bring those honeys, bring everything, because I just got done from being sick. Like, it's really a real thing. So yeah, stay safe. Take care of your health. Number one thing, honestly, y'all. And I would say, I kind of talked about, like, don't compare yourself, but that fits into campus life also. Like, there's a lot of people doing different things, and it's a lot of, like, selective things at Howard. So you apply for them and you feel like you might be a great fit and then you don't make it. And sometimes you can be like, dang, like, why I didn't make it. You know what I mean? It can kind of be sad like that and feel like you're not enough, but it's okay because y'all, what's for y'all is not gonna pass y'all. And if it was meant for you, you would have had it. And maybe you're not supposed to get it your freshman year. Maybe you might get it your sophomore year, you know? Or maybe it was God protecting you. Like, it could be 50 different reasons why something didn't happen for you. So, yeah, that's my biggest advice for campus life. You know what I mean? Like, you might not get into something, but it might be something greater on the other side. And sometimes there's still opportunity to get in what you want to get in. And last thing, I feel like I keep saying last thing. Maybe that was my first time. I don't know. But make memories, y'all. Go on that yard. Do that picnic on the yard. Like, go out explore. Go to those darties. Like, you know what I mean? Go to your first college party and, like, just have fun. Because, like, you're only a freshman once. And it went by so quick. Like, what are you talking about? Like, quick. I'm telling y'all. Okay, y'all. Done yapping about campus life. Now let's move over to friends and relationships. Okay, I talked a little bit about friends because, like, all of these topics, they intertwine with one another. So I kind of talked about a little bit about friends, just like don't trust everybody, be selective who's like your friend. Like, you can have like plenty of associates. You see somebody, hey, cool girl, like, not hey, cool girl, but like, you know what I mean? You can have a lot of different one of those, but, you know, be protective of who you call your friend, who you're letting in your space. But one thing is, y'all, try to be yourself. Like, and sometimes it's hard because sometimes as freshmen, you don't know who you are. But, like, try to stay who you are a little bit. It's okay to move into who you want to be and grow, but sometimes I see a lot of people who take on the personality of other people, and I don't even mean this as shade, but because sometimes I don't even think that they noticing that they're doing it. So sometimes you have to think, like, is this really me? Because I promise you, you meet friends and different type of stuff, and you can be taking on their habits. If it's either bad or good, you can take on different type of habits of your friends. And communicate, y'all. Communicate. And some people don't know how to communicate, but me, I communicate. If you do something I don't like, I talk to you about it. And talking isn't like, girl, bye. No. Talk like, I don't really like what you did. Like, to me, it was rude. It disrespected me. And we're friends. My friends don't do that. You know what I mean? It's just different stuff like that. It's okay to set a boundary. And you don't even have to not be friends with the person, but you just gotta let them know. And let them know right there. Because if they do it again, like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I can't put the blame on you. Like, y'all know what I mean, honestly. Be supportive. Be supportive with y'all friends. Like, some of y'all, like, your friends will get into something and y'all won't get into something. And y'all won't be supportive. Like, support. Like, I hate to see that. Like, if your friend got something that you wanted and you didn't get it, then it wasn't for you. Like, it's okay to be supportive, honestly. I feel like I don't even have to, like, add anything, but, like, celebrate when it's their wins. But once you get a win and if they don't celebrate for you, that's how you really can tell if they're your real friend or not, honestly. But don't make somebody change who you are because they didn't do something for you. Honestly, don't rush relationships. So during that first week at Howard, when it's like just the freshmen, you will see all of these couples. Like, it's okay to have your fun and stuff like that, but majority of those didn't even last. So, like, don't rush. Like, it's okay to flirt, like, meet new people, that's okay, but don't rush anything because more than likely they don't last. Also, get to know the person, like, honestly. And that goes for friendships also. Like, be careful who you're, like, being friends with or being in a friend group. It's really, like, trust me, I understand, it's really easy to, like, meet people and instantly want to get in the friend group with them because you're new and you want to make friends. But like, if you feel like they don't align with you, like, start trying to separate yourself. And it's okay to still be cool with them, but just if you're cool with them, that doesn't mean you have to be in the same friend group or like they have to be your closest friend, if you know what I mean. Learn to let go. Like, if that relationship slash friendship is not working for you, let go. Like, let it go. It's avoid that toxic behavior. Like, I'm telling y'all the truth. Like, literally avoid it, because you got a lot of stuff going on. Like, you dealing with academics. Like, maybe some of y'all are trying to do clubs and doing all of this stuff. Like, if it's not aligning, what are you still there for? Me and everybody watching this video, we're too good to deal with people that don't know how to handle us. So we're gonna do a favor for y'all and remove ourselves. But yeah, also, y'all, make the time for people that matter. If you have a really good friend or a really good relationship, respond back to them. Like, I hate, what's something that really is a big pet peeve for me? I hate when I text somebody or I call somebody and then I see them post on Instagram, like post on their story before they reply back to me. It irks my soul. And I know some of y'all might not get it. Y'all might be like, well, y'all not my main priority or whatever. But it's just like, no, because a real friend, like, if you my real friend, like, you would think about like, oh, let me respond back to this person. You know what I mean? Like, or at least that's the type of friends I want. Shoot, if y'all don't want those type of friends, then, this is a advice video. Y'all can take stuff and leave stuff, but that's just my advice on that. Next thing, let's see. Okay, y'all, next category is dorm life. Dorm life is extremely important, y'all. And let me tell y'all why. Because y'all stay in this dorm for first semester and second semester. So you want to meet people in your dorm. Like, because Howard has this weird rule where you can't stay in like your friend's dorm room. So let's say if I stay at Annex and one of my friends stay in, CHN, I have to sign into their room with them. So I have to sign in, show my whole Bison ID to log in there, and I have to be out by a certain time. I'm pretty sure on weekdays it's like 12 p.m. I think you have to be out of there, and then weekend it's like 2 in the morning, I'm pretty sure. But it's annoying because you be like, bruh, I'm a Howard student. Why can't I go to anybody dorm? Why can't I just show you all my ID and leave anytime I want? You can't do it. There's no sleepovers unless you sneak somebody in. But like, who really wants to go through that hassle and then y'all can get y'all visitation, removed? And Howard also don't let outside people in. So like, let's say you have a friend that goes to Hampton. They can't come to your room. They can't come to your dorm room. Even to like visit for a little bit, it's unacceptable. Howard won't allow it. Unless during homecoming, they allowed people to come and sign in that didn't go to Howard. But other than homecoming, they don't let any people outside of Howard really come. Another thing about dorm life is, I'm gonna add roommates and stuff like that to dorm life. So how I found my roommate was off of Instagram. So if you don't have Instagram, y'all download it. I think it's really important to have it because even here, like, they don't use Snapchat and that type of stuff like that. Like, back home in Ohio, they're avid Snapchat users. Like, they always be using it. But here, it's definitely Instagram. And the thing about Instagram, the way you portray yourself on Instagram is kind of how people will see you. So if you got something on Instagram or pictures and you don't want certain people to see it and different type of stuff like that, you might want to delete it. Because, like, even me, like, I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes I see people Instagram and be like, oh, like, I don't know if I'll be friends with them and stuff like that. And it's not even on purpose, but it's like you see stuff and then you can sometimes tell if it aligns with you or not. So it's like, try to make your Instagram, who you are. And think about Instagram, you can make yourself better. Me, that's how I met my roommate. So my freshman year, I was rooming with my friend Kendall. She was super good. But I met her off of Instagram. I'm going on Instagram right now to figure out what the actual page is called. Okay, so it's called Howard 2029, BIOS. When I did it, it was 2028, but they changed the name now to 2029. So, because you guys are that class. But yeah, it's important. So basically, explain what you do. So you put like, it's like 8 pictures or so. So you upload 8 pictures of yourself. You can have your friends in there, just like pictures that you feel like describe who you are, and you write a message in the description, you know what I mean? So you'd be like, hello, my name is Elia Rashid. Like, I love working out. I love going to coffee shops. I'm very outgoing. Like, I love to do blah, 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 blah. Like, that's what you say. And then you, at the end, usually a lot of people say, like, I'm 100% committed. Reach out. I'm trying to make friends, and I'm trying to have a roommate or whatever. So basically, that's how my roommate found me. She was slid to the DMs, and she was like, hey, like, I'm also a marketing major. Oh, because I mentioned I was a marketing major. She's like, oh, I'm also like a marketing major. I seen your what you posted on the Bison 2029 page, and we just started talking from there. And y'all gonna be talking to a lot of people. Like, I talked to my roommate, but I also talked to like so many different type of girls, like from different places and stuff like that. And it's gonna be hard to make a decision because you're meeting like so many different people. Like, you're gonna meet some people, and some people are gonna come in your DMs, and you're like we're not gonna be a good roommate situation. Like, you can already feel it. It's okay to be like, I don't think it's gonna be a good roommate situation. I wouldn't leave people on red, but sometimes I did it, and it wasn't even on purpose. But it's like you're talking to so many girls, and so many people are reaching out to you because you put yourself on the Bison 2029 page. So many people are reaching out to you. So many different people are following you. Everybody's in the same circumstance that you are. Everybody's trying to find some friends. Everybody's trying to find a roommate. The reason why it's also important to have Instagram is that eventually somebody in your class is gonna make a group chat on Instagram, and it's gonna be filled with so many people. Like, I don't even know how many people is in this group chat, but it's like so many people that's gonna be staying in the same dorm as you are in. So they have one for Annex, they have one for CHN, they have one for all of the dorms, and it's gonna be made during, like, I think it was made during summer, but you're gonna get added. And if you're not added, ask somebody that you know, because you need them to add you, because you learn a lot of different information about your dorm room. You can ask a lot of people questions about the dorm that you're staying in. And it was kind of funny on there during the summer, because people be like, yo, I'm gonna be in the gym, and people will be like, oh bro, I'm gonna be in that gym, like in it. Like, people would just like talk and make jokes all the time, and it's kind of cool because you're talking to people that you're literally gonna be staying in the same dorm with them next year. So I felt like that was really important to have. And yeah, and then even like during freshman week, like / Bison week, when everybody got here, people would text in that chat, and they'll be like, does anybody want to run a Target? Does anybody want to do this? Try to join that on Instagram, or maybe you might make one on Instagram when you guys like figure out where y'all staying for the dorm rooms. Hopefully I explained that the best of my ability, because it's kind of like confusing, but yeah. Okay, next thing, handle conflict maturely. And I mean that some of y'all are gonna have roommate problems, and I'm not even speaking that on y'all, it's on y'all. Like, y'all living with people y'all never met before. Y'all, majority of y'all. Some of y'all might be rooming with y'all friends from high school or something, but y'all still might have problems. Like, problems gonna happen. You might do something that bugged them that you didn't even know that bugged them until they told you it bugged them. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be conflict that happen. That's another thing with communication. And sometimes you can communicate over and over again, and the person won't stop doing what they're doing. And sometimes people are just bad at communication, so it don't work. And you might have to have a situation where you move dorm rooms, and that's okay, because it might be better for your health, better for your mental health. And sometimes some people need to be in a single, and they're not in a single, and they don't understand how to respect other people's stuff. Also, if you guys want to see like how my dorm room looks, I did a dorm tour on my YouTube channel, so go check that out after this video. Or if you guys are really curious, pause this video, go watch that, and come back, because I still have more advice I want to give y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna put it on the screen right here, so go check that out. Okay, next we're going into Food and dining. First piece of advice is learn the meal plans. Howard has a lot of different meal plans. The meal plan I got is honestly not a good meal plan. I don't even know which one I got because I kind of let my mom handle it. But she got the one where it's like the most food and like, Ma, come on. Like she's like, she got the one where I got 3 meals a day or type of stuff. Like I really only eat one time a day. Like I know that's terrible. I'm a very like much a person who snacks a lot, so like of course if I snack I'm not gonna be hungry all the time. So it just like learn about the meal plans and see which one fits for you, because I feel like my meal plan doesn't feel fit for me. So it's sometimes like my parents are spending all this money and I just don't even eat as much in the cafe. And we also have something like called Bison Bucks, so instead of having like a meal plan you can use your Bison Bucks. So yeah, just do what you think is the best for you. And another thing is Howard has something where they have like this connection thing with Grubhub. So that's really nice. We can like pick up our orders and like use our Bison Bucks. And I'm pretty sure you can use your dining dollars also on Grubhub. So like you can use the money that you have on there to get like Chick-fil-A or Chipotle, which is also really cool. It's where I stay in right now in my dorm room. Right underneath us, we have the Annex Cafe. So it's really easy to gain that freshman 15, y'all, because the cafeteria is literally right below me. So be careful with that, because I haven't gained the freshman 15, but you know, it's really easy to gain and some people probably have. So be careful, you know what I mean? Like all the dorms have gyms. So if you feel like some people might want to gain the freshman 15 shoe, but if you don't, like there's gyms and stuff like that here to keep up with it. And sometimes your weight can fluctuate, and that's okay. 3 cafes here. We have Annex, Blackburn, and Punch Out. So Annex is kind of like they set out food and they like sometimes they switch. So Annex is where like you can find your Soul Food Thursday at, but they also have that in Blackburn also. They sell like pizza, burgers. Bro, Annex has the best fries, y'all. I'm not even lying. Like come here and tell me, like, and come back to this video and write and say if they're nasty or good. Like I love Annex fries so much. But yeah, Annex food gets really boring because they basically make the same thing every day. But we have also like a salad bar there and they switch up food. So sometimes they'll make like, we're gonna make Jamaican food today, so they'll have that on the list. But majority of the times is pizza, burgers, grilled cheeses, and it's like just a continuous cycle. Blackburn, they also have different type of options and foods and stuff like that. And I feel like Blackburn location is really nice because you can see like the water and it's close to Chick-fil-A and everything like that. Next cafe is Punch Out. And Punch Out, kind of how I can explain that is it has like different types of like little fast foods places. So one is called Halal Shack, and the food they sell kind of reminds you of kava. But then they have another place, I forget the name of it, but they sell like fries, chicken tenders, like chicken, different type of stuff like that. So it's just different options where you can pick from. So yeah, and then I guess like my last piece of advice on food and dining is just budget. Like me at first always like order stuff from Sweet Green. I will always order out and stuff like that, and it's okay to order out too, but like if you bought a meal plan, like spend that money. Like, you know what I mean? It's okay to eat at Annex or eat at these other what's the name places, because you spent that money, you might as well get the best use out of it. And also with like food and dining, we also have something called the C-store, and I didn't know about the C-store until later, but it kind of reminds you of like a gas station a little bit that don't have that much, but you can also use I think it's your dining dollars. You can also use your dining dollars in there to get like different type of popcorn, chips, and stuff like that. And the C-stores are located by Annex. It's like on the side of Annex where it's located, and then Blackburn is also located by that cafe. It's like around Punch Out and Blackburn is where the other C-store is. So yeah, that's it for food and dining. And then the last category is tips. Some tips I can give is time management is everything. Like learn when you have your exams, learn when something is due. Like you have to figure that out. Like learn when it's playtime and when it's go time and you need to lock in. That's something that you might have to learn, and some of y'all might already have that skill, but I know other people like have to work on it, and it's okay to work on that. I'm just saying start doing that now, so when y'all get here y'all can have like an easier start. Next thing, learn from failure. Failure is okay, and I don't even like the word failure because like dang, like, you know what I mean, it's gonna happen where you don't succeed. You're gonna fail at doing something. Learn why you fail so you won't fail again. And it's okay to fail. Like, I feel like sometimes people forget that it's okay to learn from it. Like, just like do better next time. And I know that's kind of like dang, like I know we like, at least me, I hate not doing my best to my ability or feeling like I could have did better, but all I can do is do better next time because I can't go back. My next thing is like speak up for yourself, y'all. Like, if it's something that y'all want, make it happen. Like for my classes now, two of the classes I'm in, my English class and math class, when I tried to go for those classes, when we had to pick our classes, the classes were full, but I really wanted those professors. I was emailing those professors, like my English teacher, she emailed me right away and said, yes, you can join. But imagine if I didn't email her, I wouldn't have had her, and I would have had a professor that I didn't want. My math teacher, y'all, I had to email him. He never responded to my email. I found out that one of my friends was in his class, and I joined their Zoom. I was like, can I have the passcode to join your Zoom? I joined her Zoom and asked him on Zoom why I wanted to be in his class and that I really wanted his class, and he allowed me to join his class. And I finished both of those classes with A's. And like, imagine if I got a professor that had a bad review that I didn't want. Like, I probably wouldn't have had the same grade that I had. So don't be afraid to speak up for yourself, to go that extra mile to get what you want. Because at Howard, honestly, you have to work for everything you want. Nobody is spoon feeding it to you. Like, you really gotta like make what you want to happen by yourself. And also, one thing about Howard is that I feel like at Howard, I don't know if a lot of people say this, but you have to be talkative. And that's why I say a lot of people that flourish here is people that's outgoing, because Howard is built on connections. Like, they always gonna tell y'all to connect with people, connect, like meet people and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, Howard is based off of who you know, and you're really gonna learn that once you get here. Okay, the next thing is celebrate the small wins. And that's important because sometimes we can get wrapped up and forget like the small stuff. Like, sure, if you said you want to go on a walk today and you went on a walk, congratulations. Like, if you said you want to finish this homework assignment because you haven't been doing it and you finished it and you made that deadline, congratulations. Celebrate those small wins, because those small things add up to big things. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all the real stuff. Like, when y'all like watch this video, like, and y'all still have questions, I feel like I covered a lot, but if y'all watch this and y'all feel like I left something out, I'll make another video for y'all, or just reach out. My Instagram is beautiful_leads. So reach out and DM me and ask me questions, and I'll try to get back to like a lot of y'all. Another thing is that it's okay to not be okay. Like, you're gonna have times, like, some of y'all might come here and y'all might have the best time. Like, sure, college is y'all place, but some of y'all might get homesick. Some of y'all might get like depressed, and it's okay to not be okay. Like, there's resources here that you can go to and like reach out for help, you know what I mean? Like, set boundaries for people, and just like, I don't know, like, have a certain respect for yourself, you know what I mean? And like, sometimes you might need space from the people that you're around. They might be bringing you down and stuff like that. But yeah, that's low-key, I think I've covered everything. So those were my 6 categories, y'all. Sorry, I was like low-key like going off. Sometimes I was talking, I was like, ooh, like, let me go to the next point. But it's like I can talk about a lot of this stuff, like that, how my experience was, because You know what I mean? I was just a freshman. So yeah, that's all the advice that I have for you guys. I really hope that it was helpful, that you guys learned something, or that, you know, you feel more comfortable coming to Howard. Like, I feel like a lot of people, at least on TikTok, they've been like, don't come to Howard, don't do this, don't do that. Like, I know people here who actually love it. And I love my school too. Like, sometimes Howard does annoy me. Like, Howard has problems. It's a HBCU. Like, funding is getting cut for HBCUs a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure our tuition is going up. So there is problems here. I'm never going to sugarcoat that. But it's a lot of different things where it's opportunities here. There's a lot of people here that are just amazing. Like, I've met incredible people in my freshman year. So, like, don't be scared to come here. And if you come here and it's not for you, you can leave. You know what I mean? And that's good. Like, I honestly feel like some people be like, oh, one decision is like, you have to stay with it. Like, if you come here and it's not for you, don't be scared to leave. And if you come here and it's amazing for you and you have the best time, I take you with open arms. But yeah, those are my 6 categories. I'm gonna close out this video, y'all, because I just can keep talking to y'all because y'all are so cool. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if there's any other videos or advice videos y'all want me to drop for y'all. And follow me on Instagram at beautiful_leads. It's same for all platforms. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, future Bisons. Bye.